set. Pure Excess squeezed in. Depth of Character steadies in 2. They're right. Offered any tick of the clock. They stand at Beckett's gate. Ready. Racing. Zip away from the inside, clearly the first of them away. Into stride quickly in good order from Admiration Express, and also Depth of Character holding a spot early. Egan wasting no time. Western Empire comes across, and so does Osipenko. Driving forward, Diamond Scene as they hit the first corner. Admiration Express further back being followed then. Next of all, Watch Me Rock. The speed was really turned on early. Further back in the field, a Cosmic Crusader outside Sentimental Hero. King of Light right back there in the field. It settled probably a dozen lengths from the leaders. A length and a half away, Hemlock Stone from Ginger Baker, and a good margin back behind them. Apulia Vivier, last of all, the 3-year-old filly Pure Excess in a strung out affair in the Northerly. 1,000 metres to go, and the leader Osipenko had crossed them comfortably, led the way and led them running. Running second, Western Empire over on the outside, going up there next of all. Diamond Scene occupies third spot, but just a little wide. Then Zip Away fourth, getting a gun run. In good order, fifth being followed over on the outside, Depth of Character handy. Then Admiration Express, the grey mare down on the inside of Cosmic Crusader. The 3-year-old King of Light is next of all. He's outside of Watch Me Rock, Hemlock Stone, the rail. Followed further back on the fence, Ginger Baker. Calling it a day, Sentimental Hero. Vivier coming around the outside. Well back, Pure Excess, and last of all, Apulia. Osipenko at the 400 led them for home over Western Empire. Depth of Characters there. Also around the outside, Cosmic Crusader. Let's go. He's coming with his run. King of Light under heavy pressure back in the field. Cosmic Crusader reached the lead. Here's Watch Me Rock. He's coming out after Cosmic Crusader. Cosmic Crusader, Watch Me Rock. The railway winner cutting him down. Watch Me Rock, Cosmic Crusader. Who'll get the bob of the heads? Cosmic Crusader. Cosmic Crusader has won the Northerly a half ahead. Watch Me Rock. 3 lengths away, Admiration Express, Western Empire, and Depth of Character. It was close for third. In behind them, in good order, Osipenko, followed by Hemlock Stone, Ginger Baker. Followed further back, Western Empire, who didn't fire. Then Sentimental Hero, Diamond Scene back there. Depth of Character pulling up quickly, Vivier. Then King of Light. The 3-year-old really hasn't shone at all today and suffers his first ever defeat. Apulia Never Likely, Pure Excess well back, and they're amongst the last of them home in the Northerly of 25. A great battle. Cosmic Crusader, ridden by Clint Johnston Porter, gives Michael Grantham his first Group 1 winner. Cosmic Crusader takes out the Northerly Stakes. Clint Johnston Porter with his second Group 1 victory staves off the determined challenge of Watch Me Rock. And a long way back to third. Oh, they were there everywhere. Western Empire, in fact, Western Empire's in the middle. Osipenko, the rail, Depth of Character. And in fact, it might be Western Empire that does just get third, although he pulled up pretty quickly in the run on. It's 11-3-1. 11-3-1 and 2. In 1:48.48, they ran the clock. And the margin ahead, 4 3/4 back to third. Incredible to think there was such a margin between the first 2 horses home and the others in this high quality field. They dominated. Johnston Porter, he got going. He had Cosmic Crusader in full flight, the horse that of course missed the run in the Railway Stakes but won the Carbine Club the same day. Watch Me Rock won the Railway, and here they are. Head and head going to the line. Cosmic Crusader getting the job done just for Peters Investments. What a great finish. The hyphenator's on his way back. A Group 1 win for him today follows his railway success last year, and a magnificent moment for Michael Grantham. Let's go to the yard here. The final event over the 1,000 metres gets underway at 5:42, but here's Lockie down there in the enclosure, no doubt with a very proud Bob Peters, the managing partner of Peters Investments, and no stranger to the winner's circle in this race, Lockie.
Thanks, Darren. I'll start with Bob and I'll make my way over towards Michael Grantham very, very shortly. But Bob, Cosmic Crusader, he's the horse that has always shown Group 1 ability, and on the biggest stage of all, he proves that. How satisfying is that?
Yeah, it's really good to see. Makes you wonder what might have happened in the previous race, but still, that's past, and it's very good to win this race.
What have you made of the last 6 to 8 months with this horse? He's seemingly just come and continued to improve, and on a big stage like today, he's delivered.
Yeah, well, he had an injury, and I gave him 12 months off to get over it, and I think that was the making of him, because he was a bit fine before, but he developed well, and he's a big, strong horse now.
Since we've come back to Ascot, those first 2 starts, he was unlucky on both of those occasions. What were the instructions to Clint Johnson-Porter here today? Because he gave him an absolute 10 out of 10.
No, I asked Clint to go forward and make his luck.
How does this compare? Your first Group 1 with Michael Grantham. How have you enjoyed working with him over the last few years?
No, Michael's great. No problems at all there. He does what I ask him to do, and everything goes pretty smoothly.
Is it a different dynamic these days, with obviously your grandson Liam involved, who is such a close friend of Michael's?
Yes, no, they get on well together, and they work well together. Everyone works well together, and it's a very pleasant atmosphere there.
Another Group 1 to the long list. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters. He's the man of the moment, CJP.
Clint Johnson-Porter joins us now. Portsy, since this horse resumed for Michael Grantham, you've been adamant that he's a Group 1 animal.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I thought I was the one getting in his way, and always thought he was a good horse, and I was so gutted when he won the Carbine Club, and I thought he should have won the Railway that day, so for me to get it right today is pretty special.
We're about to go and watch the racing at Geraldton, Clint, so I might let you have a little bit of moment to yourself, and then we'll come back and have a little bit of an extended chat after they're done.
Yeah, definitely. I just want to say my granddad passed away last night, and it means a lot winning this. It really does.
There's Clint Johnson-Porter after the win of Cosmic Crusader. What a great result, taking out the Group 1 Northerly Stakes alongside Michael Grantham, the Peters Investments team, and Cosmic Crusader. But here is the last at Geraldton. Scourge of the West takes out the last of the day for Tony Scally and Kira Yule at Geraldton, but we're back here at Ascot to celebrate the Group 1 win of Cosmic Crusader, and here's Scotty with Clint Johnson-Porter.
All right, we'll continue on with Clint Johnson-Porter. Portsy, how does this compare to last year when you went on Port Lockroy?
Look, it's always special winning your first Group 1, but look, the opportunities I get from Bob and even Michael support me so much, like to get the job done quite special. And knowing Grandad passed away last night, I just knew he was carrying me across the line.
Top of the home straight, you let him go and he covered them really quickly, but you must have felt Watch Me Rock coming.
I did, but that's sort of why I carried on so much after the line. He just gritted his teeth, and I don't know if that was someone watching me or what it was, but look, I sort of fell out on my legs and he just found something I didn't know he had.
What about you personally? Obviously, I can know that you felt the pressure after the loss in the RJ Peters and the loss in the Asian Bow, and you probably gave yourself too harsh a criticism.
Yeah, I probably am, but I think that's what probably makes me the rider I am. I'm very harsh on what and critique on how I ride, and I always want to improve and be better. Like, I'm riding with Pikey most of the time, doing everything with Pikey. I want to be better than him, so to do that, I've just got to be hard on myself. But look, like as we've seen today, if you could see the future, you'd call me an idiot for getting beat on at that time. Them 2 times, all I had to do was keep him out of trouble, and I couldn't do that.
In the Asian Bow, in that beaten Jockeys, do you remember what you said?
Change the jockey or something like that. I can't remember.
It was Jockey should give up. I'm glad you didn't, Portsy, because you just won another Group 1. Now, this time last year, you went home and you celebrated by having Nando's on the couch, I think it was. How do you celebrate this year?
I don't know. Nando's, we've moved away from Nando's, so it's not really on the menu these days. I don't know, probably early night. I'm going to go pull the cray pots tomorrow morning, so that's more on my mind. I think that's what I was thinking about before I went in the barriers, what bait I'm going to get.
One more from me. As soon as you cross the line, first person in the mounting yard is your little brother Zephyr, and obviously, is it really special to have him here as well?
Oh, definitely. Like, it's a tough time for the family at the moment with Grandad passing, and they're all here celebrating it, so it was good to see. And yeah, look, my little brother, he's a superstar, and he was stiff not to ride a winner today, and he's been stiff the last couple of weeks to not have winners, so no, it's pretty special. I get to imprint on him, and I'm guessing he's looking up to me.
No doubt Grandad's very proud of you. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Really well said there from Clint Johnson-Porter. He's now a 2-time Group 1 winning jockey. This time he combines with one of his best mates in Michael Grantham and one of the most spoken about horses here in the West in Cosmic Crusader. They take out the Tap Touch Northerly Stakes. We'll take a break, and on the other side we'll catch up with Michael Grantham, the trainer of Cosmic Crusader.